KS Sports Desk, your front row to sports and other activities and football as well. This evening, we're going to talk about the Premier League Premier League games that will be happening over the weekend, and some other matches that will be happening in Spain and then Italy and the rest. Before we get into it, I just want to thank my subscribers on YouTube. Right now, we've hit 2.7k followers. We thank you and we appreciate you. Make sure you always, in the comment section and then in the view section, watch us and then like us, comment us, and then we'll respond to your comment as well. So before we get into it, there was a hectic week, midweek, that happens to be the Champions League, the Europa League, and the rest. So the Conference League as well. Teams were involved and they are going to be involved over the weekend again. So let's get into it. This weekend, the early fixture that we have is Man City versus Crystal Palace. Man City hosts Crystal Palace at the Etihad. This game is a tricky one. But I see City winning this one. Though Palace, they have been on the form, especially away form, they have been incredibly good, scoring goals. And Oliver Glasner is a type of manager that always want to sack the big teams, the early clubs, and get results, whether being away or home. This fixture is going to be the same way for him. I don't think he's going to change his approach. Remember last weekend there was a derby between them and Brighton. I don't know which derby it is, but I think it's something to go with the M21 or the M23. And looking at them from London and then Brighton, I don't know why that derby is on. But anyway, this time around, it's not Brighton that they are playing. They are playing Man City with Erling Haaland out and Kevin De Bruyne still being the main man there until the season ends and then he leaves. I think the player that they should look out for next season is that Mamouche guy. The guy is incredibly good. I've been watching him since his days in Frankfurt. I've been watching him since then. Last season I watched a couple of games and he was, really tormenting defender. So I see him to be an asset for Man City, and in the Premier League, he's gonna worry defense. Since his colleague is staying, the king is staying, he's also here to, make his name. So this one, I think I will go for Man City win. The least I can give is Palace draw. But the least I can give Palace is draw. And then the next one is Brighton Leicester, which I don't know. I don't know the shock that will come here, but I see Brighton winning this one. I see Brighton maybe 4-0 or so. And then the next one is Forest Everton. With Forest losing to Aston Villa last weekend, they'll be back on track just to chase their European glory that they are chasing, which is getting the top 4 or being a top 3 to secure Champions League spot. That is their aim for now in the season that is running. And Everton has been on the losing side against Liverpool and dropping points against Arsenal. So should I say dropping points? It will be a bit unfair on Arsenal's side because anyway, it was a game that of results that I preferred as a Liverpool fan. So whichever way it goes, that's fine. So they've dropped a couple of points in the last 2 games and they will want to bounce back from that with a win. And this time around, I don't think they'll have an excuse to make. It's an away game and Forest has to also win. With this one, I think I'll go a narrow win for Forest here. I think Forest will win maybe 1-0. The next one, Aston Villa versus Southampton is done. Southampton are gone. But these are the fixtures that becomes a banana peel, because this is where the relegated clubs teams start to perform just to put their name out there to show other teams that they can still play the Premier League, attract interest. So it's like an auditioning game for them when the season goes this way, that they've already seen their fate in the season. So if Aston Villa will, I know they have eye on the PSG game. They lost 3-1, which I was thinking 2-1 was okay to come to Villa Park and get something um, on the next Tuesday, but it didn't go that way. So 3-1 is a hard one, and I think Unai Emery will have eye on that. He's gonna rest players, knowing that he needs to get results from that PSG game. So with this one, I'll go for draw. I think Southampton are playing at home. This is the time for them to play with pride. They have nothing to lose. They are dead good, and dead good syndrome in them. Yeah, so they don't fear the knife again. And this is where they can hurt Villa. So I'm gonna go Southampton draw. Yeah, the shock will be Southampton winning this one, but I still fancy Villa to get results from this one. Yeah, so I'll go Southampton draw. The next one is Brentford, Arsenal. Arsenal playing at home. I don't think Arteta will rotate much. Yes, I don't think he will rotate much. Maybe Trossard and Sterling will come in and then rest one or two guys up front to protect their lead, 3-0 lead against Real Madrid, knowing that on a Wednesday night it's not going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a long night at the Bernabeu. Taking a win there is massive for them. But confidently, they will be boosting that. It will all go well for them. Yeah. So this one, I see Arsenal also dropping points in this one. I think it might be a draw game. It might be a draw game. Then on Sunday, my Liverpool will play West Ham. And this is one of the fixtures that I'm not confident in that we can win. Yes, I don't think we can win this game, because now every team has their phase of wobbling, and this is the time the Liverpool team has come to the wobbling season. I think the start of the season we've not had any poor run like this, but this is our time. Even though we are not having many injuries, or we are not having injuries to say that this is the reason why players are missing. That's why we are struggling for results. But performance-wisely, we are not there. We have not been great. So I see teams suffocating us to get results from us, and I don't know how Arne Slot is going to change things. Maybe with the announcement of Mo Salah staying, it's going to raise the atmosphere and then the confidence in some of the players to win this one, to crown it for the king. Yeah, but I see it as a draw game. Yeah, I won't be surprised if West Ham win this game, but for me, I'll go for a draw. And then we have the Newcastle, Man United. With this fixture, Onana invited himself with a trouble, He went after Lyon, and then Lyon, Nemanja Matic also came after him personally. He attacked the team, and then Matic had to attack him personally with his poor performances in games and in history of Man United. He's the worst goalkeeper. It's all pile up pressure on him. We all know that Onana has been making his mistakes already, and this is not new to us, but for him bringing it out, it has put him on the spotlight that everyone will be watching if he will be making those mistakes again. And yes, Onana, he doesn't disappoint. He did it. Yes, he did it for the fans. He did it for the love of the game. Yeah, so they played Lyon yesterday, and Opana, he did his things. Yeah, he did his things. So with this game, if I'm Rom, I'll drop Onana. But I don't know what you guys think in the comment section. Let us know whether you think Onana should be dropped in the next game or not. Let us know. With this one, I see Newcastle winning this one. I'm confident enough. But where the season is going for Man United, it's like it's become they have nothing to lose. The only thing that they've got to lose is the Europa League. Because right now, as I speak to you, in the league, I don't think they can be in the top 4 or top 5. Yes, they cannot be there. Even if they should win all their games, I doubt that those teams up there will also lose all their games for them to be up there. Yeah, so therefore I say Man United has no chance to be in the top four or top five. So therefore they should forget about this game and rest players for the Europa League, because this is where they can win the Europa League and secure Champions League spot. So I see Newcastle also chasing for the Champions League spot. They've got a game in hand which can propel them or above Chelsea, maybe on points or goal difference. Yeah, they have more than Chelsea. Yeah, so I think they will want to win this game so that when they win their game in hand, they will be above. They will secure their status in the Champions League qualification. So this game, I think, at St James's Park is going to be a difficult night for Man United. Yeah, I won't lie. Especially if Onana is still in post, then it's a firework. Isak is back. He's back with his goals, and I see him disturbing the Man United defense. Anthony Gordon as well. Murphy, them guys, if they are on fire, they will turn every defender on toast. And I see them winning this game. On the other hand, Barcelona, they play in the La Liga. They play Leganes. It was this Leganes that Real Madrid struggled against. They are playing Barcelona, and then Real Madrid. Yeah, hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, so in this game, I don't know why Madrid should not rest players for this fixture. I know that they've got a Champions League eye on Arsenal's game, so definitely Ancelotti must rest his key players, whether it will be the front line or it will be the midfield. I don't know. But has he got enough quality to rotate? Yes, he's got players on the bench. Adagula and Dems, Enric can come in and then do a job, and then so that he will rest the other players for the game on Wednesday. Yeah. Barcelona also play Leganes, yeah, on Saturday, and they'll be hoping to add up. I've been telling you this Hansi Flick. He's a kind of manager that always wants more. He's the Oliver Twist in football. He always wants more. Even if you score 10 goals, he will still want more. And as I told you in the preview of the Champions League, I predicted 3-1, but he will want more goals. Even if they score 3, he will still want more. And this is exactly how he's going to be on the weekend. I don't think he's going to be a different Hansi Flick. He's going to be the same, always demanding his players to score more goals, because sometimes it scares your next opponents. They start panicking. How many goals are we going to take against this Barcelona side? Yeah, so that's a weekend preview brought to you by Kofi Styles. I really appreciate everyone that has been following us, that has been